more NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Johnson, and it's Springer in at the 4. And on paper, this might appear to be a lopsided matchup, Doris, but we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
Well, you're exactly right, B.A. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
The 17-footer misses off the left iron. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game.
Coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Grant outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Markkanen. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The 3 is up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Ryan Grant, his first personal, first team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Grant with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Springer. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. To stop the run. Basket's good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Sinks the tray.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Lewis. He got it again! Sensational!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on second place in scoring.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Pass to Johnson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Springer. Here's Lewis. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Nash. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Markkanen from long range. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now Johnson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Lewis. here's Johnson. Puts up a three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches him. Here's Gooden. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Misses the three.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Inside. Williams' shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Seattle, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Lewis. Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. They trail by 9, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
For three, and the basket by Nash. Nash has got 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Gooden. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Springer. Here's Lewis. Here's Nash. 4-3. That shot is good, Lewis. Give him 8 points now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Marketing from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Lewis. Give him 8. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. That shot off. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Springer. The 3 ball. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. And the Nets call time here.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud.
And the Nets making a change here. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Outside Monk. Markkanen outside. The three is up. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Lewis passes to Nash. Pass to Springer. Now Grant takes a three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Lewis. Give him 8.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Grant outside. Pass to Lewis. Fires from deep. Oh, connects again.
3.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch him play.
Now tied for second for all-time scoring in a season. Leaps for it. Stolen. Here's the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Springer from outside the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Markkanen. Soft touch off the glass. Markkanen's got 22 points.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big-time finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts up a deep three. Good. He hits again.
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Grant. Pass to Nash. Here's Lewis. The three is up. Drains the triple. Lewis has got 17.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Markkanen from long range hits the three-pointer.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Here's Lewis. Got it up. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot.
You're next.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Seattle shooting 76%. You don't see this often. They've got Halliburton, and it's Springer in at the power forward. Here's Nash, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Marketing from long range, and the net's another 3.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Nash. Pass to Lewis. Here's Springer. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Claxton. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fader on the way. Nash misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Page. And the net's another 3.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Lewis. 20 points for him from deep three-point land. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Patterson has checked in for Brooklyn. Springer passes to Halliburton. Here's Springer. Back to Halliburton. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Nash. 7 points in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Springer. Can they get it? It's deflected.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Patterson. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. And the Nets lead by 4. For Seattle, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Lewis. Hammers it home.
So nice. BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Fires from way outside. The rebound by the Nets.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Nash. The wide open shot is on the money. Nash has got 9. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Timeout called. Brooklyn coming into this having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Markkanen for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Lewis. 22 points for him. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Markkanen from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. Markkanen's got 9 points now in the quarter. For Seattle, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Nash. Fade away. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Gooden. Now Monk. Here's Gooden. Knocked loose. Pass to Lewis. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Claxton. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Nets.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Markkanen from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
And here's Halliburton. Here's Nash. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Nash has got 14 points for the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Springer. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Launches it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And the Nets call time here. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership, and of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Nets. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture.
I think for the Nets, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Back to Williams. From the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Gay. Williams defending. And it's Webb with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Good pass to Webb. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Keita. He's He's off on the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Gooden. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Pass to Gay. Launches it from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
From three-point range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. He's got 16.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton punching in, and the shot's good. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Gooden. Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. Here's Gay. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
A minute and a half left in the first half of basketball. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A deep three. Rebound Brooklyn. From downtown, that one's good. 7 for 10 now.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Seattle has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. .43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Fires away from way outside. Kept alive. 23 seconds left in the first half of this one. And it's Webb with a rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
It could go. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for Brooklyn. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello everybody, we'll break down the action shortly, but first a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. Hey guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm, I run hot.
It's probably because of your Shaq-ritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Well, they've done a decent job of boxing out, sealing the boards. They're quick to the ball, and they look hungry.
They've obviously made rebounding a priority coming into this one. Mission accomplished so far. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
They've got Johnson, and it's Nash in at the 5. Gooden, no good. Seattle shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And for Brooklyn. Pass to Nash. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Nash has got 6 here in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
They've got Johnson, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. The lead is 2. Pass to Springer from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Springer's got 11.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Markkanen for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Johnson, fires for 3. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Gooden. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Fires away from way up. Did he? He did!
From long range. Whoa!
How about that? Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, efficient use of the dribble into the pull-up jumper game. That is impressive by Lauri Markkanen.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Johnson with it. 9 points in the game. And he makes it on the layup.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Now Markkanen. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Fires the 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Johnson passes to Nash. Here's Springer. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. From behind the arc. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Now on the way to the floor.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Lewis passes to Nash. The rebound by Markkanen. Brooklyn's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Gooden. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. For Seattle, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. And Grant gets it to go.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Gooden. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Pass to Williams. For 3. And the Nets miss again. For Seattle, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Johnson, shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Brooklyn trailing. Markkanen for 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Pass to Springer. Here's Lewis. Here's Nash. Give him 20. And here's Grant from the arc. From beyond the arc, and then some. Grant's got 12 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Lewis. 28 points for him. That one from long range. Springer's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Markkanen from long range. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Pass to Springer. Here's Lewis. Grant outside. From deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Gooden. Pass to Williams. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Markkanen. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Launches a 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Stay here. Brooklyn basketball.
Here's Gooden. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Gooden's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Lewis. Fires from way outside. Oh, yes, he did! Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. The Nets shooting about 47% in the third. Here's Gooden. 6 points for him.
Three-second violation. The ball goes to the away team.
Lineout's checked in for Seattle. Sharp comes in for Lewis. Seattle shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Sharp, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Nash. Grant outside.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Springer. To the inside. Grant. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Gooden. He has 6. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Nash. Shoots from the elbow. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And there's the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Sharp. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep three-point land. And Grant gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And again, it's Brooklyn. 1:46 left to play in the third. Here's Sharp. Pass to Grant. Here's Nash. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Nash has got 27.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Gooden. Give him 8. Webb passes to Gooden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. An easy 2 on the layup. Grant's got 16 in the second half.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Gooden. He's got 11. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, shooting 2. Good in.
He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw is good. Seattle shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's Sharp. He's scoreless. From deep three-point range. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Seattle, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
All right, fans.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, the Nets shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Lauri Markkanen out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Lou Dort. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against Sacramento, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
The first free throw is good. So he hits one of two from the stripe. Here's Lewis. Pass to Graham. Here's Nash. Shoots from the line. Dort grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Graham. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Claxton. Pulls it. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Nash has got 29 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Claxton passes to Monk. Marking it from long range. And the Nets another three.
We've been watching him hold court out at the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Team seconds. And at the line, one time, Lauri Markkanen.
That's good for Markkanen. Here's Lewis. From deep three-point land. And again.
And as he continues continues to fill it up, guys. He's nearing first place all time for points in the season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Lewis passes to Nash, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Now Monk takes the 3, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Claxton. Nash passes to Lewis. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Lewis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Dort outside. Pass to Claxton. Monk with it. It's blocked. Here's Lewis. Puts up a deep 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
Boy, it just seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
You're closing in on Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. You know, it's hard to believe what we're witnessing.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Here's Lewis. To the paint. Here's okay then.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And here's Monk. Dort outside. Back to Monk. There's the triple. And the net's another 3.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Launches it from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Flores. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Nash. Nash has got his 4th rebound in this one. Seattle has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Johnson for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Lewis. And there's a pick. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Lewis, 1 time from the line.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Gooden. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Basketball. At the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Gooden. Back to Markkanen. This one for three. And it's good. He hits another one.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Here's Nash from the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Nash has got 35 in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Seattle's shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Nash. Money from 17 feet out. Nash has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what. Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Nash. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Markkanen up top. A shot from the high post. Good! That's another bucket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Lewis. Outside Johnson. Pass to Nash. Fades and shoots. Yes, it's good. Nash has got 39.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Nash. Here's Lewis. From deep three-point land. That one is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Fires away from way ahead. Got it. Another basket.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible.
Yeah, he has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now.
Now here's Johnson.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Got a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep three-point range. Lewis can't get it to go. The Nets shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Markkanen. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep. 28 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Gooden. It's hauled in by Nash. Nash has got rebound number 7 tonight. Seattle shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Lewis. Puts up a deep three. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now, New Balance presents the Player of the Game.